Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija. Today I got a request on one of my videos comment section of doing a video of current favorite products, so that's what we are going to do today. And I'm starting with the Anastasia eye primer, ABH eye primer. This stuff is great. It's so good. I'm totally in love for it. So let's start with it. And yes, it's quite expensive, but you need very little. I mean very, very little. Like this much. And you get, that's even too much. So let's put this primer into place. This just, it's quite light, but it blends so it doesn't look like you have a white base. This is not white base, this is a skin color, but it's quite light. And the eyeshadows just glide on it so easily. It's like I got rid of the e.l.f. putty eye primer because it just doesn't work on my skin or on my eyes, or I don't know, I just can't blend stuff with it. So this much is still left of the primer. So this might be quite long video because I'm going to talk a little bit about the products and why do I like them. And also I'm showing, like, because I have cream bronzers and blush and contour, and then I have of course the powder ones, so I'm not going to use them all on me today. And you can probably guess what is my favorite eyeshadow palette at the moment. It's the Beauty Bay Age of Opulence palette, and I'm not going to do very difficult eye look today because I have so much products to use, but this is what she looks like. I'm going to start with this one. It's called Decadent. Then I go to Velvet, and I blend it out with Flapper, and probably take Beauty Bay Pastels palette too to use. It's kind of favorite palette too because you can use it with everything to blend stuff out. Because this Age of Opulence has very dark, it's very dark. You have the light shades here, but they're neutral. So I would like it to have lighter tones to blend out. But I think if you have the Book of Magic, this will go very well with it. Because this is darker and the Book of Magic is lighter. I'm going to start with the flat brush. I'll take this one from Morphe. This is from Eye Obsessed set, so it doesn't have a name. The brushes that I like most at the moment are Morphe and Jessup, and I'm affiliated with Jessup. You can find the affiliate links to the description box, or you can use the code Reija K15 to get 15% off. I'm also affiliated with Kicks, Lyko, and Olet Kaunis. You can find the links in there, and I have marked every affiliated link with a star. So let's start with the Decadent. Oh yeah, maybe I'll use my finger. This is so beautiful shade. I can't comprehend. Yes, I'm making a little mess now that I'm using my finger, but can clean it, because of course I'm doing eyes first. I always do eyes first, even though I very rarely have a fallout. Usually if I have fallout, it's from the glitter. There. Now I take makeup quite bad, girl, but just don't have time to run to wash hands and everything if you mess up every time. And as you can see, it's very pigmented and the shimmer is very beautiful. I'll take a little bit of toilet paper and dry the spots that I cleaned there. Then I'm taking, I think I'll take this one. This is from Shellas. It doesn't have a name on it. And I take the shade, I'm just wondering, I'll take the shade Velvet. And what I love about this palette is the color story. This is like one of my friends said when she saw this, that's screaming your name. So, because I love blues, I love that kind of greens, I love these purples. So it's like made for me. And the blendability, they blend so easily. And the shimmers in this palette are amazing. I don't have any other palette from Beauty Bay that has shimmers on it because I have the Pride Matte one. And of course I would love to have the Book of Magic, but you should see the prices what people are asking for it. It's like insane. I'm not going to pay that much of a palette that is a little over 17 euros. Then I'll take a fluffier brush. I'll take this one. This is M330 from Morphe. And I'm taking the shade Flapper. I think there was a little bit some residue. So if you have suggestions or something you would like to see, then comment. And as you can see, I'll do the ones that I can do. Is there a certain palette you want me to buy and review or something? Just keep in mind that I'm not like a very rich person. So then I'll take the shade Euphoria from the Pastels palette. I'll take a bigger brush. This is M3. No, I'm not going to take this one. I'll take this one. This is from Chesup. This is 221 Look Soft Crease. And I can't remember really well what shades I used, but I did this look already and put it on the Instagram, but I didn't film it. So, and I really wanted to do something fast today because I have the whole face to do. Okay. Then I'm going to wet this flat brush I tried to use with the shimmer and go through the colors again. I'll take the Decadent, which is the shimmer, with the finger. Carefully put it. It was that kind of fast. I need to blend just a little bit more. And then the primers for the face. I'm going to use Maybelline Face Studio Prime, a hydrating primer. This is dupe for the Smashbox one, and this is thicker than the Smashbox one, so it doesn't sink in the skin so fast than the Smashbox one, but I think this holds the hydration longer, if I should say. So that primer, then I'm using the Beauty Act Instant Blur Primer. This is, I like this stuff. I'm going to use it on the pore areas and under eyes where I have fine lines. Because, you know, I'm not young anymore. Don't put primer in the eye, please. This also mattifies the skin a bit. Maybe I'll move you further out now because I'm doing the face so you can see better. And I use 2 primers because I have very dry skin, especially at the winters. So I need the moisturizing one, and then I have large pores. So now I have to let it sink a bit. Okay, I'm going to do my eyeliner and brows now before I start the base. I love this KVD tattoo liner in the shade Trooper Black, and the brush is so nice. I don't usually do this on camera, so I'm sorry. I have to keep mirror close. This is wonderful because you can be so precise with it. It's easy to use. You can do thicker line too if you want to, of course. And I don't usually do wings, as you have noticed probably. Mainly I use the eyeliner because to hide the lash band from the false lashes. That was the eyeliner, and then the brows. I'm going to start with the Benefit Precisely My Brow. This is in the shade 2 and it's too light for me, but I'm doing the outlining with it. This is better shade for me when my brow dye is starting to wear off. for some reason, if you see, there's a dot, darker dot, but I don't think it's an eyeliner, brow pen, because I can't get it off. Then I'll use Lumene eyebrow shaping pencil in the shade 3, ash brown. So the benefit, precisely, my brow is very good. It's very thin, so you can do hair-like strokes with it if you want to. But this Lumene I'm using, this is normal pen that you need to sharpen. I use for filling the brows. There, and many times I leave it here, and a little bit thicker for this. So yeah, usually I leave it here, but sometimes I do hair-like strokes with the lift and snatch from NYX. I have shades espresso and caramel, and I think that caramel is too red, and this is a bit too dark. I should buy the ash brown one from this. Just a little hair-like strokes for the areas where you need to. And I'm using very, I barely touch to my brows with this, because this is so pigmented and dark. But yeah, this is very good pen, for eyebrow pen, because it's pigmented. It's yeah, it's very pigmented, and the what's it called? The tip is very fine, and it's not too soft, and it's not too stiff either. So it's very good. And then we'll start the base. Yes, base. Oh yeah, sorry, I almost forgot the brow gel. So of course I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, because I just love this stuff. I'll take this P. Louise spoolie. You don't need a lot of this, so take just little, and then I don't like to point my brow hair straight up. You have probably noticed that too. So I'm just brushing to them. And then I'll get spots, as you can see. And then I'll take the NYX pen and I don't usually get pen seals to work after I've used this gel, but I'll try to. It's so annoying when you look at the brows, they look good on the mirror, but when you look at the camera or start to edit, they look like shit. I'm going to use this kind of this brow color went very uneven. This one is better. Okay, then just if you use a lot of brow gel, just remember to move them above your eyebrows because otherwise the foundation starts peeling. Then I have color corrector. This is L'Oreal Infallible More Than Corrector Green Corrector. And just putting it to the red areas. I have very much redness. So it looks kind of scary for a moment. I'll take my green sponge, which I use only for this purpose. I think I use just little, too little to my cheeks and nose. Then the important thing if you're using the corrector is to set it with the powder before you use foundation, because otherwise the green mix in with the foundation and then your whole face is green. You don't need much, just a little bit. I'm using my Laura Mercier powder for this because I don't like it to set my face when I have foundation, because it emphasizes my pores for some reason. I have even been thinking to give it away, but it's good for this purpose. And you need very little. You are not going to, bake with the corrector, just very little. Then I'm going to use Beauty Act Luminous Complexion Foundation and Concealer. Foundation is in shade 06C and concealer is in the shade 03C. And this foundation works better with a sponge than foundation brush. And I just love this stuff because it doesn't emphasize my pores. Of course, it's a good shade for me too. And it just looks really nice on the skin. And it's luminous. I have dry skin, so the matte foundations aren't as good on my skin usually, especially in the winter when I have very dry skin. I think I need to dive into my trash bin because this pump seems like it's broken. I have the old one, this is the new one. So I can take the pump from the old one if it should be still in the... I have my own trash bag hanging on my chair in here. So I don't have to go to the kitchen every time I need to use trash bag. And remember to blend to your ears and to hairline so there's not a straight line. Okay, that's the foundation. Then the concealer. I'm not using a lot of concealer now. I just want to hide this bag under my eye. There comes shadow in here every time and it's so annoying. Maybe a little bit to the chin. Because I don't need the concealer anymore so much because I use the color corrector. Clean the edge of the eye. Then I'll take my contour, blush and bronzer. These are the cream ones. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to use the powder ones, but these are my favorite green ones. So cream contour is the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade light medium. I like this because it's easy. It blends nice, it's nice shade. It's not too gray, but it's not too warm either. And it's so easy to use and it blends so easily. With the brush and sponge, I have used both. There, and then the bronzer. I'm going to use this Chest Up 122 Petit Stippling brush for this. This is quite pigmented, so do be careful. I still haven't tried any Anastasia's eyeshadows, but I would like to maybe. Sometimes they're just so expensive. Of course, these products aren't cheap either, but we'll see. Maybe I'll treat myself sometimes. But I'd rather use same amount of money to many products than just one product. And remember that this side that I'm doing now, there is a window. So it might look different. Then the blush is Anastasia Beverly Hills 2. This is her stick blush in the shade Peachy Keen. And yeah, some people don't like drawing on the face, but I'm drawing on the face. I'm using this Essence blush brush for this cream blush. And this, I like the shade very much. Also, these blend easily with a brush and with a sponge. And they're pigmented. Also, I would like the shade. I think it's called Pink Dahlia. It was sold out at some point, but I haven't checked now because I have other things that I want to buy first. Then I'm taking a bit of the foundation sponge to tone this down just a bit. There, then I'll do that. Okay, so there were those. I think I'm going to use the bronzer and the blush, the powder ones. So my favorite bronzer is from the Belgian Waffle at the moment. It's this middle one. It's called Batter. And I'm using my Flyer 105 all around powder brush for it. I like this because It's not too dark and it's not too light, and they blend so easily. It's baffling. For the price, I mean. And my favorite powder blush may be a surprise to you, but I like the Viva La Diva Miss Blossom's Blush Orgy palette, and especially this peachy shade, which is called Love. And these are shimmering, but I just love this shade. I love both of these shades. This was a very good. Other that I like very much at the moment is the Technique blush palette Cool Edit, but I haven't used it enough to kind of make the decision that it's my favorite, so there were those. Then the highlighter. Favorite highlighter is from the Belgian Waffle palette, and it's this powdered sugar. And these highlighters are extremely pigmented, so be very careful. You see it? So I dipped in the pan just a little. I knocked the most off, and it's still this. So if you don't want to blind people, be careful. But I just love this shade. Oops. Yeah, be careful to do the other cheek too. And then for the forehead, bit to the nose, milk moustache. I need to take the sponge again because this is extremely blinding. I only have one liquid highlighter and it lifts stuff out of my skin, so I'm not going to use that. Powder before I start to crease. This is again Anastasia Beverly Hills translucent loose setting powder, and this just, I love this because it blurs and it also doesn't look cakey, and it doesn't dry out my skin, because I have dry skin. So I powdered my shirt again. So I don't want powder that dries the skin. And also this doesn't make you totally matte. It leaves you a little bit of glow. And it's so finely milled, it's unbelievable. I'll use the setting spray now. If I can find it, it's here. Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow is my very favorite at the moment. Or the other one that would be perfect with this foundation is the Beauty Active with Coco. Actually, I'm going to use this one today. I'm almost out of it, but this works very well with this foundation and concealer. And as you can see, I use a lot, and it's almost over. It has so fine mist. It didn't look like that now because it's so empty. It starts to spit, but yeah, that's that. Now let's do the lower lash line. I'll take this kind of angled flat brush. This is from So Eco angled eyeliner brush, and I think, yeah, I'll use the velvet, which is the darkest one we used very top of the lash, top of the lash line, not under, because then it leaves a bald spot there if you use waterline eyeliner. Then I'll take this kind of brush from Jessup. This is 226 smudger, and I'll take the shade Flapper and just smoke this out a bit. Then for the inner corner and brow bone, I think I'm going to try this shade called Crush in the palette. It's kind of duochrome. I think it's like yellow pink, but we'll see what it looks like. What brush do I use for it? Okay, let's take this Shella's one. This is a small flat brush, and let's try. Seems good. And this brow is looking wider because there's a shadow in here. There's not any color there. It just is a shadow. I don't know why other has that and other doesn't. I'm pulling a bit of this to the lower lash line also, as I usually do. Okay, I really need to go to drink. Okay, I have drank. Now, mascaras. I use two. I use this Maybelline Lash Sensational for the top lashes and Essence Lash Princess for the lower lash line. These both are good mascaras, of course. I don't need a good mascara because I'm using lashes all the time, every time, but I just like this. So these have been recommended from YouTubers. This Maybelline one is recommended by Milabu, and the Essence is recommended by quite many people, but the first time I heard it was from Bailey Sarian, and it's so the Essence one is so affordable. I think it's like €5 or something, not even that much, maybe 4. So yeah. Whoops. Not to worry. Let it dry and then use a spoolie or this kind of brush to get it off. I wonder what should I do for the waterline. Would pink be too much? I really love the Colourpop gel liners. They're awesome. Also, this one from Isadora. This is inliner Casual in the shade 56 Blonde is extremely good. Gosh one is really good, but very expensive. Then I have these Rimmel ones, which are very good also. Well, not very good, but you can work with them. I think I'm going for the pink. This is Colourpop Gel Liner in the shade Loverboy. There. And then I have lipstick and lashes left. And my all-time favorite lipstick must be this one. This is very old and I'm not even sure what brand this is. Let me try to read what it says. It's frosted. I think this is Rimmel. Just a sec, I'll put glasses on so I can see better. Yeah, Rimmel London 247 frosted. And I just love this. This is light and metallic. It's very good. Also like the Be Perfect double glazed lipstick. This is in the shade Sweet Spot. I don't have any other shades. This came from the there was an offer for the XL Pro and lashes and this lipstick, and I love the lashes. So I'm going to use them too today. Then I have to mention the NYX Intense Butter Gloss. This is not a gloss, this is a liquid lipstick. But it doesn't dry out. So it stays moist with. And this, I like this because I have purple, I have this dark kind of reddish purple, and then a cooler toner, purple dark. And I love these because they're so easy to clean if you mess up. I have lipsticks that if I mess up, it takes me an hour to clean away the mess up. But this, just take a nail and swipe and it's gone. Same with this one. So, but I'm going to use the frosted today. And of course I need a light liner for it, and these MUA Makeup Academy Intense Color Lip Liners are so good. They're so creamy and they glide on easily, and I just love this. This is in the shade Fantasy, and these are long. Here's the normal size, so it's that much longer. The downside of this being very creamy is that you have to sharpen it quite often. And then I'll use the lipstick. I have only this much left. Here's the lipstick. Now I'm going to take a spoolie. Oh, let's take this one. No, I don't. Let's see. Not leaving color. Clean this here. And this is going to be a very long video, I'm sorry. But I did 2 very short ones before this, so this isn't working. Give me a spoolie. I'll take the spoolie from the Benefit pen. I'm not using these spoolies usually, so. And then there's only lashes left. These are the Be Perfect Love Tahiti ones. Where is my lash applicator? Just a sec. Okay, and then my very, very favorite lash glue at the moment is this one from Duo. This is brush on adhesive with vitamins dark, and I'm kind of confused because this doesn't make so big mess in the opening of the bottle than the clear one does. So I don't know, and this dries very fast, even it doesn't say it's a fast dry. So you can see it didn't take long to dry. These lashes are so beautiful, and the problem that I have is I don't actually even like very, very big lashes, and also I can't use them because I need my glasses, and these are just in the edge that they hit the glass if I put them very deep, but I can still use these. I can still use the glasses the way that I can see, and these are not hitting for them. And then I'll use the lash applicator and squeeze these together. I mean my own lashes and these, so that it really has stuck down. Nothing is more annoying than noticing when you come home that your lashes they have gotten the inner edge open. So yeah, that was that. Then see my favorite earrings. I must say that they're these ones from Glitter Shop, or the zombie unicorns. And I'm not doing anything special to my hair, I just brush it and put a ponytail. Okay, so this is the look that I came up with my favorites today. It's a long video. I'm sorry, it's about an hour. I don't have to cut too much off. Of course, I'll speed the moment so when I'm quiet, so it won't be that long, but yeah. This is the look with glasses on. Need to take just a pinch now. Now the lashes don't hit the glasses. So yeah, this is the look. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you every time I upload a new video. I'm trying at the moment to do 3 videos a week. And as you can see, if you give me a suggestion, I'll try to do it. And now this came from a viewer who made a comment to my video that she would like to see this kind of video from me. So here it is. Thank you for the suggestion. I don't understand why it didn't even come to my mind, because everyone does this, so kind of stupid. But yeah, that's all today. I'm taking pictures outside again and short video close up for the eyes and put them on the end of the video. But without any more baffling, see you next time. Bye.